an alternative to Visual Studio Code.
A prompt-based web app.
In VS Code, you type something, it will appear much later.
This is some conspiracy, guys.
And it does the same thing.
It runs on your computer. It's really easy for it to create pull requests. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this podcast. We don't have a name for this podcast yet, but welcome. Today we're going to discover multiple things in the world of computers. I'm Matt, and this is my brother. Yeah. Are you ready to get your mind blown by what's going on out there?
I think so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, let me start. You already know. Everyone knows. GPT Image 2 is out.
So
It's blowing everything out of the water.
I think I'm very late on this. I don't use ChatGPT that much anymore.
Yeah.
But the last news I've heard is they killed Sora.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
the application.
The cost is insane, bro. The
Oh.
cost is insane. And they want to focus, at least from what I know. But let me show you an image that's been generated with GPT Image 2. Would you believe this? This is an image that's been generated by GPT Image 2. Right now, just creating a believable looking ID is hard. But after this, brother, you cannot believe anything you see.
And I know someone is going to find a way to remove this. Or is that not the mark from it was generated by ChatGPT?
No, I don't know.
Oh, so it's like they prompted it.
This has been prompted.
So
that's
have like a mark like when you create things with
with Gemini. I don't think there is.
Oh, okay.
When I generate
That's
images with ChatGPT, there's never been generated with ChatGPT. This is scary and amazing at the same time, because now you can't believe anything you see anymore, because it could have been generated by GPT Image 2. It could be some GPU out there streaming what you were thinking about. Brother, think about
This is like
what you're looking at. Could have been some made up stuff that's live streamed from a generative AI. This is crazy. I haven't used it yet, but I've seen this and I am hey, I'm glad I didn't know Photoshop that much. I'm glad.
Oh, that's true. Like on Facebook, when you look at posts these days, and just ads and stuff, and things are AI generated and images are AI generated now, and it's not bad.
It can be dark, but we need to take it and use it. We are not going to hey, AI is too bad, so we want this and that. Instead, we're going to, hey, this is great. Let's use this. Let's make money. Let's bring our country to a new level. Our family, ourselves, and everything. Let's use what's available. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Okay, so mine is very simple for this one and very short, and that is fontjoy.com.
Fontjoy.
Yeah.
It's going to be
about font. The thing is, I like different fonts in website, and I think it's very good to have some ideas of fonts and how they come together. If you are not a font person, then I'm not really an UI person or design person per se.
Same here.
But when you see font combinations, they look beautiful. And I've been doing my portfolio.
Yeah, your portfolio is beautiful.
What is that? You generate things, give you
It's font pairing.
Yeah.
You can
Please don't laugh at my photo.
Okay.
And
It looks great.
Font is it's close, it's pretty similar, but you see I don't know font theories at all, but it's kind of good when you look at it.
And at the same time, you've learned something. Right?
Yeah.
It's not you just prompted it and you don't know anything about the design, but you've seen it working and you've applied it.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's
amazing.
great. It's good. You don't have to know the theories behind why the font is good, but it just looked good. And then you have like the difference, like balance contrast here. If there is something you like, you can lock it.
That's nice.
And change the other things. So it's like a way to know what you like from something you don't fully understand and have like magic font.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I don't know how I remember this when I need it.
Yeah, just ask me. I will remember it. Like,
yeah, okay. We need to like put all of this video and the transcriptions inside some vertex data somewhere, and then we have AI go through it. So the next thing I'm going to show you, it's not something that's really new, but it's something that I've been starting using since last week, and it's Whisperflow. Whisperflow.
Okay, so what's that?
It transcribes what you say. For example, I have the keyboard shortcut Control and Windows, and I can speak. So, hello, what's up? How are you doing? And it's going to write inside the terminal.
Oh, can we like, I have one to talk about. That's exactly the same thing, but mine is like, I press Option space. Oh, so I like have to start the application. Okay, so Handy does the same thing, but I don't know if you can do this, but I can like
Does this run on local models?
Yeah, local models. So it's
Okay.
like Parakeet V3 and like they have fast and accurate. So
Amazing.
based on like the
Is this open source?
This is open source.
Brother, you can see here, I'm on the pro trial and I just have 9 days left.
So
After
I
that,
think they have like a Windows version.
yeah,
But it's
after
like
that, I have to pay like $12 a month. But the quality though, I don't know if I can get the same quality with Handy.
okay, so let's try it.
Okay.
So my name is Marindrano and I live in Madagascar and I like coding.
Okay. It got that 100%. Brother, you've just saved me.
I've been
$12 a
using
month.
Handy for like 2 months now and I'm very satisfied with it and I will continue using it.
Okay, so I feel like I am now faster, like dictating instead of typing. What do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's the future?
The thing about that would be like an upgrade in terms of like talking to like an AI. It will be very good. However, I'm using like 25% of the time because with keyboard in AI, let's say, you have a slash command and the @ command to like tag a file.
Yeah,
So I don't use it
that's true.
in terms of AI, but like if I have like an idea, things like that, it will be much faster and it's I always use it.
One thing that I find very, very important that I wouldn't be the same if you take this away from me is because right now I can think of 3 different tasks on one app and I can type at the speed of my thought.
That's true. That's true.
That's the most important thing, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes as you type, you want to focus, you want to get it right, and you lost the other idea.
I think I can help you with something else, but let's talk about what you just showed for a moment. And if you are going to switch, that would be great too. But
no, I feel like as soon as I'm done with 9 days that's left, but they give me another day every time.
And the good things about Andy is that you have like fast and accurate.
Okay.
And that would be like if you're good in English, it will be very fast. But if you have like an accent, there are models who are like specialists in that. Chinese, English, Japanese, Korean, and Cantonese. You have like the choice of what model you use and balance accuracy and speed. If your English is not like very accurate, we'll say, they have a model for that.
So in short, what you're saying is it has local model, that's already a big win, and it supports different accents and different languages too.
Different languages.
That's awesome, bro.
And it's free.
That's the important part. Free and open source. You know what they're doing with your data? Well, they don't collect your data because it's local and it's yours. It runs on your computer. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, so what's the next thing you got for me?
Zed.
Zed.
For those who don't know yet, an alternative to Visual Studio Code. I used it because of some problem I've encountered with VS Code with like 8 gigs of RAM and 128. I use it, but as the workload got heavier, it got really slow and it's hitting like 60% of my RAM. And back then, like running that with like an XJS would be making the computer interactive sometimes. And I looked for alternatives and like lighter one. I found Zed, and what makes it good is that in large monorepos, you'll like have 16 times less memory usage in large code base, and you'll have 3 to 2x lower power consumption. So that will be ideal for like computers that are not that powerful. But as I got a new computer, I tried to use VS Code again. So I did not really like the VS Code anymore because of how it looked. Except for very niche things, there is nothing that VS Code can do, but Zed can. And back then, there was not that much AI. So writing code will be like the default, and writing was faster. Sometime in VS Code, you type something and it will appear much later.
I've tried Zed before, and I didn't find anything that I don't like about it. But VS Code is very convenient. But at the same time there, just today and yesterday, it's been crashing.
It had many bugs too, and not many, but when you update it, sometimes it will have some problems and you have to wait for another.
And I've seen that Zed just released version 1.0, right?
Yeah.
And the demo was very impressive. They've shown how they render. You can look here, like Zed 1.0 on YouTube. They've shown how Zed uses the GPU to render the whole UI. Let's look at it.
Most editors are built on top of a web browser. Zed isn't. It's 100% Rust, built on GPUI, a custom UI framework we wrote ourselves. GPU accelerated on every frame.
Brother.
Building that foundation took years, but it was worth it. 1.0 is that editor.
10,000 pull requests.
Built for what's next. Because we own every layer of the stack, the editor responds at a speed most tools physically can't match. You have to try it to truly feel it. Over the last year, we've added Git tooling that lets you review diffs of all sizes. Stage.
I remember
without leaving the editor.
This is one of the things that was a turn off to you back like 1 year ago, because you did not like the Git integration inside it. And like back at that time, it had some problems. Like if you have free Git in one shell base where there are many projects in there.
Okay, like 3 Git repositories in one folder, for example.
Yeah, that's the monorepo will be good in some way, but sometimes I do that. But now it's like really good and very fast. So yeah, if that was a turn off, you should reconsider.
Powerful multi-buffer editing for working across multiple files in a single view. First-class remote development support, and a lot more. Everything you need to trust an editor with real work.
That's your
remote
bank.
development support.
I never use it. I think it like USSH into something. That's one thing.
But into your project with Zed?
Yeah, another thing that could be remote too, I guess, is like collaborative coding with no limit. So VS Code have live code editing add-ons, or how do we call them?
It has sharing and it has collaboration inside.
But for the live collaboration, I remember we tried it and like it works, but you have to pay. So if I want to have like
For example, if you share, you don't have the
autocomplete,
TypeScript. That's right.
And it's where your agents work too. The AI experience.
I saw somewhere that it said 10,000 lines. I don't remember if it's 10,000 lines or 10,000 search results that you can select at the same time. That is genuinely crazy. Anything like this on VS Code will crush your computer, no matter how much RAM you have.
And so they go. Edit predictions surface instantly as you type. Run the best agents alongside each other, including Zed's own.
Okay.
Bring your API keys, or use Zed's hosted access to the latest models. That choice stays yours.
Do you know that the Copilot version of that doesn't exist anymore? The $10 per month, it doesn't exist anymore now because of the cost. It's now the API cost directly.
So you don't have a like subscription based anymore?
No, I believe you still have the subscription, but you can use your whole $10 in a day.
Oh,
And you don't have anything left for the month.
that's
I've
kind
been
of
using UV Cloud Code and Codex CLI, and I love having the ability to have like a single unified interface to do it.
And behind all of it, a community that made it possible. Zed is built by our users for our users. The people using this editor are the same people shipping features, fixing critical bugs, triaging issues, and pushing the foundation forward every week.
This
And we
is
wouldn't be here
great.
without them. Your last next editor. Download Zed and give it a spin.
Yeah. That
Nice,
was
yeah.
very good. To summarize, much faster. I think they call it GPUI, and instead of rendering like a browser and using Chromium, they ship their own with Rust, and it's much faster.
Yeah.
And I believe it's also multi-platform now.
What about
macOS and
what
Linux.
about its extensions right now? Does it have all the integrations? Like, for example, I want to use Claude Code in there if I want to use Gemini.
That was one of the things they talked about. It has them. Like, if I just go here, I have said agent and cloud agent and codex, and I can add more.
But doesn't agent mean something? You know, an agent, if I open a terminal and I open Claude Code, is that an agent?
I think so.
Maybe that's what they're talking about, like the agentic coding.
They have like Klein, GitHub Copilot.
No, if the terminal is good and it doesn't break the flow, what I mean is, like, for example, my GitHub is connected, things that are like very simple and straightforward, but something that's important too. I'll try it.
This window, I only use it for said agents.
Okay.
I don't use it like for anything else. Open code would be outrageous if you use it here, because the open code application on the terminal is like code level. You can interact with it and it can do everything.
That's right.
Yeah, and this will be like 2 weeks, a month late for like updates. If you want like things that are like live much faster, you will like go to the main thing.
The main reason I still need a code editor right now is mainly to see the file changes when I work on Claude Code, and then I see live what it's changing, even though it's already scrolling into the on the terminal. I can see it, and then I can review. Maybe not review all the things, but pick up a few things like, okay, it's changed this. I can easily see that, hey, this file should have been changed. That's mostly what it is right now. I don't know if we're going to go back to the past later, like doing everything, writing it all, but we're in an intersection. We're going to have like a few routes from here where to go, and I believe that open code, Cloud Code, they have like new UIs, and I don't think that's the last iteration. Before we get to where we've come on the coding, we didn't go
So like
as far
if you were to
for
now
agentic coding.
like make a ratio of the written code and like you have 1,000 lines of code written,
Yeah.
how much of that will be like written by you or reviewed by you?
At the same time, though, I'm sure that you can relate to me if I tell you that, hey, there's low priority code, like, for example, border radiuses, background colors. There are like low priority codes that if it just changes the UI, well, I wouldn't really mind looking at it unless my prompts fail all the time because it's implemented wrong.
Oh,
Yeah, there are also important stuff.
like let's
know.
say Stripe integration. Or do
Yes,
you-
for sure.
that's-
For sure,
You
look at that.
look at someone like write book about what will go wrong,
That's right.
like a whole guide with Stripe, and you don't really need to.
So,
that.
what else do you have?
Okay, so other than AI extension and agent support, you also have extensions, themes, icon themes. I think they've got this covered.
Okay.
It's kind of
That's
easy.
nice.
Yeah, language supported all there, like SQL, TypeScript, and there are many other things, but mainly it's performance, themes, and icons, and terminal. Like this thing is very useful for me too. This has something that VS Code does not have.
What is it?
It's called Sedokai, and like I really like it.
Sedokai? That's some Japanese name?
No idea. It's like Sedokai. Maybe it's related to Monokai because it's really similar in things because there is Sed and yeah, it's a theme. Let me show it to you. Theme. Oh, this one. Like you have like.
Just thinking about it wasn't enough. As I see it live,
It's good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they have a light version too. And this is like similar to the theme I use in VS Code, like Monokai. Yeah,
right.
It's called Sedokai and
right.
VS Code that did not have that. I don't know now, but back when I looked into it in VS Code, they did not have it. Because it's like a sad, unique thing.
Shall we continue on my other?
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about something that you know already for sure, and that's Cloud Code. But they just recently released Cloud Code on web and mobile, by the way.
Oh.
So you also have Cloud Code on mobile.
What does that do? Okay, so
what I've
never used it.
Yeah.
So let me guess.
Okay.
Okay, so you have like a computer and a phone,
an iPad,
yeah, and you write code. You tell your phone to do something. It will connect to your Cloud Code in the computer, like live.
It can do that. That's a new feature called Dispatch.
Oh yeah.
So I can open Cloud Code desktop version here, and I can connect to it on my phone. But the Cloud Code that's not desktop version will create an environment somewhere inside Cloud's infrastructure. Okay. And it will clone your GitHub repository and it will do everything it wants to do, like searching the code base, applying changes, and do stuff. And what I love about it is that it's really easy for it to create pull requests.
So it's like you're out there and you have an idea. Tell your phone to implement the thing in a new branch.
Exactly.
And it's gonna create the branch and you just merge it when you wake up.
And the magic is what I wanted before was to have a code editor on my phone. Right? I've searched for so long for that on my iPad and on my phone. But what replaces that completely is having Cloud Code create pull requests. And then the pull request you can open inside your GitHub app on your phone.
That's
and
good.
A very good experience reviewing the pull requests.
That's so cool.
Yeah, right. What's crazy about it is I'm using what I told you about, like the execution speed on it. For example, I can receive like free feedback from a phone call. As soon as I end the phone call, I prompt it to Cloud Code. As soon as I got that, it creates the pull request. And what I've noticed is Cloud Code works much faster on the web, on Cloud's infrastructure, rather than on yours. Because yours only can have one branch active. Yeah, and it needs to do extra work if it wants to create multiple branches.
So like
it will do is it will create different folders.
That's very true. So like if it changes like 100 files in your computer, it will have to do at a minimum like 100 requests to the server. But if it's in the architecture,
then do it inside your computer and then commit it inside your computer, and that needs extra permission. But if they do it on theirs, they have it all, and you get the PR real.
And like the computer that writes the code, the one who hosts the APIs in the same environment, it's much faster. And you talked about cloud design too.
Cloud design.
You always say like it's amazing. I want to see it, and If it's not too much for you, could we compare it to like Google Stitch?
I'm sure the experience is different because I've tried Google Stitch before. I'm sure you tried it more than I did. But here, for example, I have these folders and I want to focus on one thing for each project. So, for example, there's one of my projects for a single feature. I'm doing it here.
Okay. So it's like a notebook of some context of an application.
So I believe that if you're building UI, this is the best right now because I was designing a reporting system. Let me show you. So this is my initial prompt. Build a reporting system for government officials to report to their chief and director. And then it asks you multiple questions. It brainstorms on your idea that's inside its system prompt. And then you answer it, right? And then you have these options from it.
It's like Shadsy and Fingerglin, I think.
But the UI and the user experience is on point. It's right there.
And it's interactive. That's the design thing.
Exactly. This is an HTML file. So there are like stages to this. So there is prompting ChatGPT to build you an UI, and there is prompting Claude. This is very good though. Prompting Claude is very good. Claude can output JSX too. It's really good, but it's not this good.
It used to like have this feature, but like not at this level of like.
Yeah, and then you can fine tune this here, and like UX, as I told you, this is very cool. Share and then send to Canva, or
what is sent to Canva?
I don't know. I haven't. What I've used is handoff to Claude Code. There is no way for you to prompt this from Claude Code. That's like some disconnect right now.
You say that, but I think that's, I will not say wrong, but
okay.
So here is how I've done it.
Tell me.
What was the name of it? I think I have Storybook.
Yes.
Storybook. So it's like, I will say there is some difference in terms of like execution, and this will be like, it has a lot of skill in how to make this good. But let's say you want like Claude Code or Open Code to create 10 version of a home page. Alternative will be like /1/2 in the URL. So like path, and at /1 you have like landing page 1, landing page 2. But if you do it like in Storybook, you'll have 100 version created by AI with different IDs, and you can look at them. Maybe 100 is too much, but if you want to like try different things, and it's a good alternative when this did not exist yet.
Yeah, okay. Let's say you want to compare that and this to Stitch. How does Stitch compare?
Stitch?
Yeah.
I've not used it that much because I don't find how to connect it directly to my workspace. I'm not really a Figma person, so I like the handoff to Claude Code, and Stitch does not really have that. But in terms of creation of IDs, it's good.
But the reason why I say that Claude design is very much superior is here, if you want to prompt Claude Code to design something and then test it inside Storybook, well, you can do that, and that's not hard. But Claude Code is very goal-oriented.
Okay.
So as soon as it believes that it did what you asked it for, it will stay there.
That's so true.
And that's good when you know what you want.
I think you're very on point there, because one time I tried Claude Code Storybook strategy, and I told it like, create me 10 version of the home page and make every section different from the original with different copies, different IDs of UI. And it did not do it that well.
Yeah.
It was the same for some section. The only thing it got right is like different hero IDs. Yeah, I think.
Let's compare that. When you have a new feature, it's not that at that time you have all the data, right? At that time, you may not have everything. Let's say I want to have a dashboard on my app, okay? Send it dashboard. Okay, and here, that's just the new feature, right? At this moment, I might not have all that I need to know to prompt Claude Code to do it. But from here, from Claude Design, I can say, design me a very beautiful dashboard of mail app, but for the government. And let's say I stay there and I tell it to, hey, work it for me. I want a beautiful dashboard. I'm already on my 96% for this week. No, it's until tomorrow. You know, it now guides you.
Oh,
Kind of government context.
Uh-huh.
You see? And
Yeah,
now you...
it's exactly like what I did with like Obsidian, but this is like, I would say, better in a way,
Yeah.
because it's like clickable.
Yeah.
You
If you use like a neutral AI to do this, it might not know what to ask. But since this is like a design oriented thing,
Oh,
it
that's
won't
true.
think
So
about
it's like
implementation.
to be able to like just match this a bit, you'll have to like
Prompt.
have code for brainstorm skill, front end
Exactly.
skill, test skills.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true.
And look at all the questions. Let's go through the question and you see if it's relevant or not. What kind of government context? Like, okay, so like it's generic. Okay. Who's the primary user? Interagency, senior official reviewing briefs and memos. Here we're okay, let's choose this. Which features must be visible? Okay. And now you expand your mind, like, and at the end it's going to ask you, it's going to suggest layer structure, something that you might not have thought about.
So to be able to do this is
like already
different.
master the whole dashboard and then prompt, then it will suggest you like tweaks and it can do like different types of it, and then you can see them and then you can iterate on one after. It's really good.
This is very good.
Yeah. But it's also expensive. It's $100 and I'm already here, even though my usage isn't that much. Well, I say isn't that much, but well, I've been doing all this during the last 6 days, so I guess it's a lot. Okay, so imagine that all the code that we've been doing all this time, in the far future, we won't have that anymore. All we'll have is a prompt-based web app with a generative UI.
Okay, so I'm blown away because it's kind of crazy. So let me ask you a question. In that world, what will like Canva.com, what will that look like in that world?
Well, all you'll have will be like a prompting system, and then it will display what you want to see from a GPU somewhere. It's generating the UI as you open it. Let me show it to you because what I'm talking to you about already exists. And these guys are incredible. So it's on Flipbook, that page, and I've searched for Madagascar, and this UI that you see here, brother, has been generated, right? There's no HTML inside this.
Oh, so if you were to inspect it, it will be what?
It's like game streaming.
Oh, okay.
And when I click on this, let's say Think to Bemara, as I click on it, it will generate the next page. But it's a little slow now.
Just the animation is kind of
It helps.
crazy. I mean, it's generated somewhere. Even the animation is... Or is it like...
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's not really the
I'm not
point,
sure.
but
Okay, and this is quite slow because I don't know if it's our internet, if it's their GPU, but this costs a lot. And let me show you their video. Let me show you their video illustrating this. Okay, so this is like Paris travel overview, right? And that's what the user searches on the search bar. And it generates what it's about. It has like this notion with a computer here, and then all this, and then it's also animated, bro. Wow, look at that. The guy clicked.
That's crazy.
The guy clicked on this building and it expands. This is Notre Dame, and then it expands inward and inward and inward. It does the search and generates the UI as it goes.
That's amazing. How did they do that? Yeah.
Think of image generation, but video generation, but live streaming.
And they're interactive too. So like...
Of course, there has to be some backend server somewhere, like processing the information. I believe it's not just like image and then image and then image.
But the cost of these things is gonna be like
crazy.
crazy.
Crazy. Exactly. Let's get to the end of this first. Wow, brother, they're going all out. So what's behind this is some system prompts and tens or hundreds of GPUs.
That's for sure.
And the cost, there's a conversation about that down here. It's like HTML, but costs 2000x as much to serve. And the guy said
I think
more than
2000x is an understatement. It's like a million.
Exactly, bro.
Because like HTML, if you were to host it in a CDN somewhere, it's gonna cost like nothing.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the bandwidth.
Yeah.
That's all you're gonna pay for, bandwidth and power.
That's true.
But it's very unique though. There's nothing like it.
I think it will be very good for some niche things. Let's say you are like an architecturing company and you have this, and like exploring will be live for someone. Like I'm looking for a house of this type, and then like the clients in this case will just search for like something like this. That will like many people like do it.
That's a banger idea. Imagine you're an architect and you look at something and then it has ASR, automatic speech recognition. And then you can speak and you can say, let there be light. You can say, I want a chandelier at this place.
Yeah.
And then it generates itself. And then you want to go to the next room and it goes to the next room. And then you model, you design the next room.
Yeah.
And at the end, you have something like very interactive, very visual, and you feel very in control.
Yes.
If someone builds that, we are going to sue them. Okay? That's our idea. Okay. That's really crazy, bro. Let's see how far this goes in the future, but this is gonna be some pretty expensive stuff. Imagine
like for people who are very angry about the water, they're going even crazier about this.
Of course, power is now very expensive. RAM price is wow. I can't upgrade anything anymore.
Yeah, that's really true. Okay, so do I need to log in?
Type something. It's there.
Okay.
Please type something.
So like only something like in.
No, I think it's like a search. No, ask about something. You type
Okay, so
in search bar or upload an image to begin.
oh, so it's like a.
It's like a
so it's
search.
leaning more into like
Search.
oh, so like in a way it will be like better on Google Maps.
Well, Google Map is already pretty visual, so
Oh, that's true.
I know.
So I want.
Okay, then
That's
that's a great idea.
That just came to my mind. Like,
Computer.
A few moments later.
Matryoshka brain. Okay. It's Russian. Is Russia still gonna be there 1,000 years later?
no idea.
This is some conspiracy, guys.
Phantom computing is a data storage of 10 times 15 minutes. Okay? Yeah, it's pretty slow, but
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We're gonna look back into anything like some small smokes. Now they're working like crazy fast with AI. And
if you build a subscription into this, like your app is now costing you like $1,000 a month because anytime you open it, you're accessing, you're using a GPU at 100%. So if you do that for 100 people, well, that's already like at least 10 GPUs, and the cost of just running that infrastructure is huge. Of course, it's going to be somewhere around there, but I'm sure we're going to have products built on this. There's no doubt about that.